Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Mindy, this is See Mindy Mom, and today I think I'm gonna do a little vlogging and show you what I am eating. I am currently trying to shed a few pounds that I have gained over the course of several months. I am a lifetime member of WW, but I'm not working the Weight Watchers program right now. I am just counting calories. I find that to be less restrictive and more workable for me. I am not in a huge caloric deficit. I'm just in a deficit of a few hundred calories a day, which is a lot more sustainable for me. So right now I'm shooting for 1,700 calories a day. And I did weigh in last week, you guys, for those of you who have followed me for a while. I just never got around to making an update video. And so by the time I had some time to do it yesterday, I thought, you know what, it's only going to be 3 or 4 days before I do another one of those. So I'm just going to wait, and I'll couple in my weigh-in from last week with my weigh-in from this week and kind of give you guys a month of July update as far as the progress that I am making. So I'm sorry for that. We had a very busy weekend. It was also my birthday, so it's just been crazy. This morning, I am just starting out with some coffee. I have my favorite K-Cup. It is the coconut K-Cup from Walmart. It's a great value. I have some skinny syrup in it. I did manage to pick up a few new ones at HomeGoods last week. This is the caramel fudge waffle cone, and this is the cookie dough. I've tried them both. They're okay, but I still like this one that I ordered from Amazon the best, the glazed donut. That's the thing about getting these syrups at like TJ Maxx or Marshall's or Ross or whatever. HomeGoods is where I've been finding them, is that they don't carry the same flavors from month to month, but they're still better. I ended up throwing out that other brand, you guys. I just didn't care for it. But those syrups are 0 calories. They're sweetened without sugar. They have, a sugar substitute or something. And then I'm just putting a little Premier Protein into my coffee. I use that sort of in lieu of creamer. And I don't really have a breakfast plan. I haven't really been eating breakfast, y'all. I've just been having my coffee with a little protein in it. Sometimes I do. Yesterday I had a piece of toast. It's summer and our days start a little later, when we don't get up until around 8 o'clock and kind of get out and about until after 9. And I'm not super hungry because I haven't been working out besides walking. I just feel like, if I can just tide myself over with a cup of coffee and just have an early lunch, that's sort of what I have been opting for. So that's all I'm having for today. Not for today, for now. I will eat, no worries. This might be a really interesting one. It might be not a good example one. I don't know, because we're leaving town this evening and I'm kind of like out of groceries, so to speak, for making meals. So I might be like eating out or picking up food a lot today. But if I do, maybe that'll be a good thing, because maybe it will show that you can still stay within your plan and within your goals and eat out or eat fast food or whatever. But come along with me and we'll see what the day brings. Hey you guys, I'm home from work, getting ready to run the mom shuttle though to various and sundry activities. And lunch was interesting. I went and got Panera. My husband, by some miracle, did not have a lunch appointment. He does almost every single day. So he and I got to have some lunch together, but we still had to eat on site because we were kind of working through our lunches. But I got the Pick 2 and I got a Southwest chili lime salad. I did not get avocado on that, and so it cost me about 270 calories. I'm not an avocado fan. And I meant to order the chicken tortilla soup, but I accidentally ordered the summer corn chowder or something, and I didn't really care for it. So I went ahead and still counted the calories for it. It was a couple hundred calories for a cup of it because I ate a few bites of the baguette instead. But I'm pretty hungry because I really only ate half a lunch. So I'm going to have some watermelon because we have some that needs to be eaten up, and then I'm going to have this Built Bar. This is the blueberry cheesecake, and I like these pretty well. I think the banana is still my favorite, but these are pretty good. And I believe that my referral code is still good. In the description box of all of my videos, there's a 20% off your first order code. So if you use that link, it'll take you to Built, and if it's your first order, I think you can get 20% off. I think it still works because I still get notifications occasionally that it does. So if you haven't tried those, you could use that if you wanted to. But that's what I'm going to have. These are 110 calories. The watermelon, I can't remember how many calories it is for like a cup of it, but I'll put it up here. And I'll check in with you guys around dinner time. Okay, everybody wave. Going to Grammy's.
Hi. Wait.
Hey, you guys. It's the next day. We are at my parents' house in Oklahoma City. We hopped in the car last night after gymnastics practice and headed down the turnpike. This is sort of my last chance because the next few weeks are so full. This was our last chance to kind of come down and spend a little time with my mom and dad, let the kids see their cousins who are here. So I kind of stopped filming, which is not unusual for me, I guess, when I'm trying to do vlogs. And I just kind of had a fail a lot of the day. I wasn't in a position to pick up the camera most of the time. For dinner, we went through, we picked up something from Braum's, which I've talked about Braum's before here, but if you're not from Oklahoma or very close nearby, like surrounding states, you probably don't know what Braum's is. It's an ice cream and dairy store. They have their own dairy that makes all of their like ice cream and milk products and cottage cheese and everything else. But they also have like a little grill and they do like hamburgers and chicken fingers and stuff like that. So I got basically their equivalent of a kid's meal. It's 2 chicken strips, a small fry, and they're crinkle cut fries. So there's just a few of them in the little pouch, and then you get a small, like a mini milkshake with it. And I had so many calories at the end of the day. I had like 800 calories left or something. And so I went ahead and got the milkshake, and that was actually the most value calorically. I think it was, it's hard to say because Braum's doesn't have their nutrition information posted, but I counted it as like 400, even though I think it was probably less than that. And then the chicken strips were about $2.50 for each. I mean, sorry, $2.50 for 2 of them. And they were good. And then the little tiny package of French fries was like 120. So, not the healthiest of days, I get that. You know, I mean, I did get some greens in with my salad at lunch, and I had some watermelon, so I got some fruit in. Drank my water, stayed within my caloric range, and I kind of debated about whether or not to even post this. Because first of all, I just think I didn't really have anything very interesting to show you guys. But I thought maybe I should post it if for no other reason to show that just because I'm eating out or just because I'm not cooking at home that day doesn't mean that I can't stay within my own personal goals and restrictions. So I stayed within my 1,700 calories even though we ate fast food for dinner and even though I went out for lunch. So is it the healthiest day? No, normally I would have more fruits and vegetables. Normally I would eat at home. I would say that we eat home cooked meals 4, 5, 6 nights a week at least. We make our own lunches typically, but it was just one of those days. I'm not going to the grocery store this week because we're gone and because we have some events planned that we're going to at the end of the week. And so cupboards are kind of bare, fridge is kind of bare, and I just decided I'm just going to pick something up. So that was my day. I'm in kind of a, I don't know if rut is the right word. I feel like I'm kind of getting back on the wagon as far as making videos goes for my channel. But this week I just didn't have much to show you guys. I didn't do a weigh-in and update, not because I didn't weigh in. Last week I did and I lost, but I just never found the time to do it because we've been so busy. And this week I didn't do a grocery haul, and I'll do probably a weigh-in and update on Friday. And I may not even film what's for dinner because we're out and about so much. It's just, I'm not really cooking much this week. So I really want to throw this up just to chat with you guys and just to have you see my face and let you know we're all doing great. And I'm feeling really good and I am making progress. It's very slow progress, so it's not very exciting progress, but I am making progress and I feel good. But I just don't have anything new and exciting to share with you. And, I'm just kind of thinking I've got all these really great ideas for videos, but some of them just require some time and they require me to have, a week where I'm not just running hither and thither constantly. And I know that in a few weeks when we get back into the swing of things, when school starts, that I'm going to have a little bit more time for those things. Like, I thought it might be fun to try to do a week. I thought about starting a new series where like once a month I do a grocery haul and meal plan that's a budget-friendly one. Like, let's say it's $100 for a week of groceries, including breakfast, lunches, snacks, and it's from one specific store. So I could do, here's what $100 will feed my family of 5 for a week from Target, from the local grocery store, from Walmart, from Aldi, and do like all these different $100 a week meal plans for a family of 5. I thought that might be a fun series to start. And the other thing I thought about doing that might be interesting is a week of Dollar Tree meals. You know, obviously that's not something I would want to do like all the time because they don't carry fresh produce at Dollar Tree. But if they have a freezer section, I'm kind of wondering if they have like frozen fruits and vegetables, and I know they have them in cans. And I know the protein options would be limited, but I'm kind of wondering, like, I just think it would be an interesting challenge. Maybe not for health-wise, but just to try to make a semi-healthy meal plan with Dollar Tree options. I just think that's an interesting challenge. Yes, it would be a lot of processed stuff, so it's not something I would want to do forever, but you know, there are some people who maybe live close to one and they don't have a car, or maybe they're in a food desert or something. And I think it would be interesting just to see what are the options there that would still be semi-nutritious and feed my family. I don't know. I've got all these ideas for interesting videos, but you know, I want to make stuff that you guys want to see, but I've said this many times before, I'm not a professional YouTuber, I'm not a professional vlogger. This is not a full-time job for me, and anytime I've started to think, well, maybe I shouldn't make this kind of video because people don't want to watch it, or maybe I should make this kind of video because everybody watches these on other channels, I stop and think, you know, I gotta be me. I've got to just be myself, because if I try to be somebody I'm not on camera, it's just going to hurt me in the long run to try to keep up that facade. So I just make the videos that I want to make and show you guys the parts of our life that I can show you when I can, and that's what this channel is. It's just kind of keeping it real and keeping it casual. Have you guys noticed too that I changed my opening credit? It used to be from full-time working mom to stay-at-home mom, and I feel like that hasn't been true for some time now because I'm technically half-time at the church now. I work part-time. So I don't really feel like I'm a full-time stay-at-home mom anymore. So I just changed it to See Mindy Mom, because you can still see me mom every day. See me do all the mom things, but I wouldn't categorize myself as really a stay-at-home mom anymore because all of these other obligations and work hours have crept in, which is good. I'm glad that they have. Life is good, but you know, I just kept putting that up at the beginning of my videos and thinking, that's not really true anymore. And people probably wonder because they hear me talk about heading out the door to work all the time. But anyhow, I'm at Mom and Dad's. I'm going to try to be good today. I have already had a donut, but that's just a thing that my dad does. He always gets us donuts. And I've tracked it, and I still have calories for the day. We're going to a movie. Not sure how I'll navigate that, but I'll probably take my own snacks or something for it, because is it really a movie in the movie theater if you don't have something to snack on? I mean, I know that it is, but come on, that's just part of the experience. We're going to go see The Lion King, the new one, take all the kiddos, and then I don't know what the dinner plan is, but I'm determined to stay on track and stay within my 1,700 calorie goal, and then check in with you guys with kind of a July monthly wrap-up update sometime this weekend. So you guys know what to do. Like, subscribe, leave me a comment. Sorry if this was really boring. It's just this is what real life is sometimes. It just is what it is. Hopefully to some people that's refreshing. I'm not putting on any airs for you guys. It's just what's going on right now. And I will check in with you guys another day. Bye.